Buenas noches, mi gente. ¿Cómo estamos? My name is Triple M. I have Mr. George Medina here with us, and we are from Let's Talk Tejano here on Serious Tejano. How's your night, George?
Good so far, real good. Can't complain. Got off early. I tried to do some troubleshooting on my sound, and think I made it worse. But mm, I'm here.
We're always doing some technical stuff trying to be better. Well, I appreciate you joining us tonight. And I know we have a Cowboys game going on, so we're competing, but that's okay. We have a really great band with us. And I want to say thank you to everybody that is hanging out. And if you watch it after, just tell us when you're watching the live stream later on, okay? So without further ado, George, you want to bring on the band?
Yep. Let's go and bring on Grupo Zendero from Mission, Texas. Let's go.
Hey, guys.
There they are.
Hey, y'all. Oh, we can't hear you. Are y'all talking? Hold on, hold on. There you are. Are you there?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Okay, there
There
we
you are. All
go.
right. There we go. Now we
Well,
can hear you.
hello. Happy Monday and welcome to Serious Tejano. I'm
Happy
Miss Mary.
Monday.
Happy Monday. I'm Miss Mary.
Thank you
I'm
for
in
having us.
Dallas, Texas. And then we have Mr. George Medina out there in Cyprus. And y'all are in Mission, Texas, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
A little bit of a delay. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
So
Well,
how was your
welcome
day? Let's
aboard.
get
Very
started with
good.
that.
Good to
How
have
was your day?
It was great. We had a great day.
Good. It's great having you guys on. As we're talking right now earlier behind the scenes, uh, I know we're looking for your new single, which we do have it here, but the one that really stuck with me is Prende el Bote, man. And coincidentally enough, that one y'all released it on 4th of July, right? So pretty much a summer song, you know, for you guys.
Yeah, yeah, good to meet you, George. I'm Isaac. I'm the recording player for Grupo Zendero. This is
I'm Gus Cantu. I'm the lead singer for Sendero, and yeah, the Prende el Bote was a good jam. It was something that Isaac had written. No, you're gonna speak on it.
yeah, yeah. I wrote that one. Man, I want to say like 6 months ago. Um, just happened to be barbecuing outside, and I wrote the song. I think I finished it up maybe a couple weeks later, and then we recorded it and we put it out. Pretty quick. Kind of just like a filler song because we did a song with Bobby Pulido called Dulce Veneno. We collabed with Bobby on that one, and then shortly after I put this one out, and yeah, we got some good feedback on it. It's a fun song. We did the video and we had a lot of people turn out for the video, and it was really fun to do the video. But yeah, thank you for liking the song. Appreciate it.
So, I mean,
Great.
we're getting to know you guys a little bit. And how long have y'all been in a band together? How long has this been established?
So we've been playing music, kind of jamming on and off for probably the last 10 years or so. Maybe a little bit further back than that. But officially playing with Sendero, we've probably been at it about 2 years now, 2.5 years or so.
And you have other band members in your band as well, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's introduce them a little bit.
It's
And
a funny story. We have yeah,
You know what? No, they're not here. Screw them. I'm just joking.
no, we have we have a very interesting band. We have two of Cali Carranza's nephews that actually played with him during the Pídame la Luna days. Albert Lujan and Ross Carranza. Albert Lujan plays the drums for us, and Ross Carranza plays the bass for us. And we have Jerry Pena and Everett that play the bajo for us. And actually, Albert's son Dominic Lujan, He plays the congas for us also, and it's a very good dynamic in the band. I think the first time we kind of all got together and started jamming out, it was a pretty instant gelling of uh, instruments
Which is
of
lit.
music. Yeah, it just everybody just kind of molded into one. So it's been really good for the last 2.5 years. We enjoy it, and they're great guys to be playing with.
That's a lot of talent and a lot of history right there. George always likes to ask this question, so I'm going to
It is.
jump the gun and ask it. But how many years of experience do you think you all have combined?
How much what?
A year's experience. That's a good question. We got Albert and Ross. They were playing with Cali since they were, I think, 13 or 14 years old, and right now they're like in their 60s. No, I'm just joking. They're like in they're in their mid 40s. So I mean, just with them together, it's a good. I mean, 50 years combined, and then I've been playing since I was like 14 years old. Um,
And you're 21,
very
right?
yeah, I'm
Just
21.
just barely.
I'm 40, hitting 40. Gus is
I'm 40 also.
he's 40. We're the same age. Gus is a little newer to the music, but he's picked it up really quick, and he's we have his pipes, his great voice. So we all together we have a good. I don't know, man. I suck at math, but about 80 years of music.
Between 80 and 90 years combined, I guess, of experience.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
That's a lot of years considering how old you guys are.
Yeah.
If you, I guess if I do the math and I carry the number correctly, that's almost a century worth of experience for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you watch Pídeme la Luna, the original video with Cali Carranza, you'll see Ross playing the bass, and you'll see Albert with the drumsticks in his hand and a cell phone when they were just coming out. They're kind of show that off, but it's very cool.
Yeah, he had the Zach Morris cell phone in his hand.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, very cool.
That is funny. Wow. So you all came together a few years ago, and you said you just been kind of jamming here and there, and we officially put this together, right? You officially put this band together. Um, you write your own music, right?
That's correct.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're an independent artist, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Like, do you feel you're at an advantage of being as an independent artist?
Yeah, check it.
I do. Yes. I've come in with guys that are have been in the industry for a while. Albert, Ross, me. I've had horror stories from record companies. I'm not saying they're all bad, but yeah, for the most part, we've had a lot of yeah, horror stories pretty much. But so being independent gives us the freedom to do our own songs. We can see what we can say, what we want to record, write our music, and not having somebody else tell us, you know what, that's not, we don't like that song.
And that's not to say that there's not somebody out there that would be a good fit for us someday. We haven't explored that yet. I think we're trying to really get a good base for the band together and like get our experience and stuff together, get a good resume behind us before taking on any kind of endeavor like that.
And that's always good, just to establish yourselves and
Mhm.
and set your own standard, so to speak. That way, you know who you are as a band, and you won't want to just kind of flip flop between things. So that's always good. It's a good leg to stand on. So let's talk a little bit about your music. Here at Let's Talk Tejano, we're a podcast that joined Sirius Tejano, and we like to talk a little bit about newer artists and what they go through, newer bands. I'm not saying you're new to the industry, but a newer band putting out new music,
Yeah.
right? So, do you feel like we always get into this topic a little bit about cover band, like cover songs? Do you feel like it's important for y'all to do like cover songs to kind of
Yeah.
like set the tone? So like
Yeah,
talk
that's a great
about
question.
your thoughts on covers.
That's a great question. I think that uh, in order for us to make a good resume or to let people know what range we can sing in or things that they know may be difficult to sing, things that people like, right? We want to show people, hey, look, we know we're new, but we can range from this song to this song right now. I think everybody that starts out to include videos, early videos you can find of Bobby Pulido, they did a lot of covers and stuff, right? Just so you can kind of get to know who they are, get to know the voice, become familiar. So I think it's important for us to to do covers, but I think that being able to maintain a very healthy level of originals is really good as well because it kind of keeps us separate from the pack. So it's really good also.
And I have something to add on that. I think we're in different different worlds over here. I like doing originals. I love it. I don't think. I mean, yeah, I don't want to do a cover too, but for me, it's more fulfilling doing an original. Nobody's ever heard it. You're bringing it up. It's your baby. This is our first cover that we've done. Aquí abajo. They've all been original. So that's. I feel a little different about originals. I don't. I don't. I think bands that do covers are that's fine. You know, that's fine with them. I want to stand out and do original
And
at the same time.
to kind of touch on what he was talking about there, I agree. I agree. I don't think we want to necessarily be known as a great cover band. We want to be known as a band with for original music. But I think right now that we're starting, it's important marketing wise, like for them to hear, hey, you know what, I like that song, but who's that guy singing it, and kind of open them up to Sendero. So I think it's really important.
It's
Right,
exactly what
and
we like to
it's
say.
not a bad thing, you know. I mean, it's a double-sided coin. You know, like you said, a cover could get you exposure to your sound and style.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
gonna open up people's ears to your originals, or if you can start off your originals and do a cover in between, it'll have the same effect. But we do ask that quite a bit because there's always gonna be a different argument or a different point of view from each side of the fence on covers.
right.
Uh, I for one enjoy it, man, because as much as I love the originals from the past and they cover it, I love the way people infuse their own style into it, man. You always want to hear an original song. You want to hear the band do the original song justice, but when they infuse their own style, their own craft, their own art, man, that's a big difference, man. And again, it opens up the people's ears to the band. You know,
Yeah, I think that it's more of a marketing thing, like to really get like open up people's opinion to, hey, you know what, who's that singing that song? I love that song. Who's singing that? And then they want to kind of find out, well, who's Sendero. Let's kind of look into what they got, and then you get another listener, right, for life. So that's important. In my opinion.
You're right though, George, because this past song, the one that we did, it was a cover, but it was a mariachi song. So we turned it into a cumbia. So and then we did it our own style. So which I love that. Which it's a cover, but we're gonna do it our own style, which is that's what I like about that, and that's pretty much probably the only thing I like about the covers. But you're very very right about that. That's true, man.
That's the
yeah,
hook.
and
That's
obviously
what
you
you
see the
have to
instant
do.
reaction, or if y'all
Yeah,
do a venue or a show, y'all see the instant reaction on that too. Not just from your originals, but just the covers, the way y'all cover a cover song,
yeah,
because
it's
it gets
embraced well.
pretty brutal out there, and y'all know it. Being in the music industry, it could get pretty brutal. People are going to be
Yeah,
very, very critique about stuff like
yeah,
this.
and that's good because we get to learn, I guess, from that also. So I mean, that's a good point. But we enjoy it because we get to kind of learn. Hey, you know what? Maybe we can do this different next time or whatever. But that was what we all agreed on. Like that was, hey, you know what? This is the final sound. It sounds great. We all enjoy it. This is like we give it the blessing, and on it goes. On
I
to the
like
next.
that. You gave it the blessing. You're like,
Yeah,
this is it. This is the cross off. And I think it's true, like what George said. Like it's the hook, like, oh, I've heard that song, but I've never heard it this style. That's the part. I mean, covers aren't necessarily a negative thing. I think they're essential because like you said, like I'm gonna
yeah,
hear that song and be like, wait, who's singing it? Why is it a
uh,
cumbia? Why is it like who is this? And then I'm gonna go listen to it as a fan. That's what I'm gonna do, right? As a DJ, I'm gonna be able to put that song in various places because of the difference that it is.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I think a good example for me is like William Beckett. He does Volver, and it's a primarily country singer that's not of Hispanic, at least origins, right?
He's a white dude.
And man, he sings that song, great. So I never would have heard of William Beckett, or I wouldn't have followed him immediately had I not heard that song and been like, "Who's that? Who's singing that?" So that's kind of the thought behind covers and originals and stuff. As far as I'm concerned,
Well, and like George Strait did El Rey. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not uncalled for. But I do agree that having your own music to back up your cover
Hmm.
is, is light years ahead of what some other bands are doing. Not to say that covers are not a bad thing, especially when you make it your own. But when you draw them in with your version of a song, and then you're able to back it up with something brand new that no one's heard yet, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, that just opens so many more doors for you.
And then they get excited, like, "Hey, look what I found!" They want to tell their friends and everybody else, or
That's
they
what
want to call into the DJs and be like, "Mary, hey, play this song by Sendero. We hadn't heard it before." Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. That's what we need. That's what we
Yeah.
want. That's what we push for on our podcast, is that we have the fans, that they know that they are just important to the music industry as our artists and bands and songwriters and DJs and podcasters. Like, our fans are just as important, right? Like, they are the ones that make it possible for us to keep pushing the music.
Yeah, it's like
We're
Mary
gonna be
says.
playing your
You know
song.
what? It's nothing wrong with it, man. Because even the great Grupo Mas covered a mariachi song and on two of their albums, I think, right? Two or three of
They
their
covered
albums.
a lot of music. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
honest. Moss
Yeah,
did.
it's
I
not.
like covers.
Moss did
Well,
cover a lot
we do
of music.
I
appreciate
love
everybody
covers.
joining us in here.
I
We
love
got Grupo
them.
Zendero here tonight. Uh, Everybody looks great except for me. I'm looking like Brother Love over here from freaking WWF. Somebody
Why
forgot
are
to get the
you
lobster out
red?
the pot.
But
I
hey,
look red.
let's get ready,
What
right?
is going on?
He's like cherry red. Or are you excited?
Yeah, obviously I'm very excited about the Grupo Zendero.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
The Cowboys are winning. That's all it is.
Yeah. Woo! Oh yeah, 76, baby.
It's
76.
17-6.
Las chingaderas.
Oh, yeah.
Limpias.
Go
He
Cowboys.
doesn't like the Cowboys. He doesn't like the Cowboys.
What?
Yeah,
Ah.
he's
I don't
already
like the
he's
Cowboys.
he's
I
on
don't
to
dislike anybody.
Oh.
Don't like
lies.
them.
Lies.
It's all
Yeah,
good
so
though.
if anyone's watching and you're not able to watch the game because you're watching us, the Cowboys are winning 17-6, and it's almost what is it, halftime?
Yeah, it's gonna be halftime at 1:55.
So we
I
do
think.
have your we
not
do
that we know.
I think.
not that we know, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. We can
Hey, we're
multitask.
Cowboys fans. Oh, are you Cowboys fan?
I'm a fan of music. I like music.
That's all he knows is music.
Hey, there's
So
nothing wrong
obviously
with
you guys
that.
are surrounded by a lot of great musical influences in the band, like we discussed earlier. Almost a century's worth of experience with you guys.
Yeah.
Where did the lead? I guess where did the musical God, I'm drawing a
Influence.
freaking blank here. Huh?
Influences.
Influences. There you go. Where'd the influence come from? From both of y'all.
But wait, but
For me,
say Albert
it's
someone.
nah. Well, first of all, my dad, he's a really great musician. He plays guitar, he sings. So growing up, my dad he was always playing the guitar at special events, like just family events. But from there, like I loved it. I loved the music. I loved hearing it, and I used to listen to the radio with my aunt. She lives like in another part of the valley where they listen more to Tejano and Norteño. So she'd always have the radio on, and I would always hear like Jaime de los Chamacos. So I just like, man, I love that sound. What is that? I was like 5, 6 years old. So from then on, I remember hearing Jaime y los Chamacos. I fell in love with them. I bought my own little accordion when I was around 7 or 8 years old, a little mini accordion like this. And I started playing it by myself, learned by ear. And fast forward, long story short, I bought my own accordions, whatever. My parents bought me a bigger accordion. And from there, I learned on my own by ear. And that was my influence, Jaime Dianda,
You learn by ear.
by ear. Yeah.
So if you're watching, or when you're watching, how are you watching, what that means is he heard a song and just mimicked the sounds And that is like true talent because it's not a formal lesson where you're taught where the keys are, the sounds, how they go. You're learning by pressing play, trying it, pressing play, trying it. So
Yeah,
it's an art, and it
that's
is like,
exactly what I did.
yeah, and the accordion's a hard instrument. I have
I was
one
about
over
to say,
there, but
especially on
it's
an
collecting
accordion.
dust.
Yeah, I can imagine the accordion just being freaking difficult. I know Mary's been wanting to learn for a while, and I just tell her, "Hey, just pick it up and start playing on your live. You never know what kind of sign you're gonna get out of it. You know, could be a happy song, could be a
Well,
corrido. You never know."
I can tell you this: there was a lot of rewinding and fast forwarding, or rewinding, fast forward. It was on a cassette tape, so it's been a while.
And what's crazy is like you're the second artist that I've met on a live that they learned by listening to Jaime de Anda. So
Wow.
the first person that I met, he said that that's who he learned from, and so that's really cool that that he had that sound enough for y'all to learn it from. That's cool.
And I've got to tell him at concerts. I'm like, hey, Jaime, you're the reason I started playing the accordion. So he's like, really, man? He's like, and then I got to play with him on stage at one of the events, and he invited me over. Yeah, and I have video of it. We're jamming out podcasts, and it was crazy. So it was a dream come true. Him and Gilberto Garcia from the Los Gilbertos. He's a good friend
Oh
of mine.
my gosh, how was that? What
Wow,
was
that's
that feeling for you when you got to step on stage and play for the man that taught you how to play informally?
Man, it was a dream come true because I grew up listening to this guy. I had posters of him on my room, right? So when he invited me up there and I started playing with him, and the chamacos from the '90s were playing behind me, um, it was crazy, man. It was really. I was like, man, dude, imagine. I can only imagine myself at 7 years old looking into the future right now and like not believing what's going on. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking up on stage.
I would have been all emotional, crying. That's just
Yeah,
I would
I got a little emotional. Yeah, but that's a great question. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just
Oh, I had a I we gr- I was we were just talking about this. I mean, not because we didn't know you were going to ask that, but we are just talking about it before the interview. Um, we didn't have. I grew up on a ranch, so we didn't have cable until I think the end of high school or like the freshman year of college. Like there was cable, and I had the radio. It was 99.5. That's all that radio would play. So we were listening to Tejano all the time, and musical influences a lot was a lot of Chente, right? A lot of Vicente Fernandez and uh, uh,
plus.
La Mafia, Mas, Bobby, um, Roberto. Like a lot of that influence, even to include Freddie Fender. My aunt had given me one of her cassette radio 8-track players. So I had it in my room, and I had one 8-track Freddie Fender. Uh, I had a Freddie Fender 8-track cassette tape thing, and I would listen to it quite a bit. And wasted days and wasted nights, and till the last teardrop falls. Like that, all that good stuff right there was kind of the influence behind wanting to sing like harder songs to sing. People that are a little more challenging to sing. That was kind of what I started getting more into. Hence, Aquí Abajo, it's a very difficult song to sing, and Isaac and everybody else in the band kind of made it easy with changing up the sound of the original that Christian was saying, and it went well. It went well, so we're super happy with it.
so who I know you said a few names of who your influences are. Who was like the ultimate singer that you would like want to sing with or like sing for so they could hear your voice? Like your I guess hero, idol. I don't know how to ask that.
So I don't know if Isaac has the video, but I got to sing with Bobby. I got to sing Desvelada with Bobby when we did Dulce Veneno, which was a big deal for me at the time. And I mean, Chente, and Bobby were pretty big influences in what type of music I was trying to pick up and what I was singing and stuff like that. Yeah, and Ricky Munoz, like Intocable, had a lot to do with very difficult to sing some of the songs, right? So I enjoyed like trying to pick it up because not a lot of people could sing it.
That's amazing. And were you self-taught as well as a singer, or did you
She-
get formal lessons?
yeah, so I was working a lot and not much to do, so I tried picking up guitar and writing. So I mainly did country, and that's where I my roots are really like based in country music. So a lot of country music. That's where I really started singing, writing, playing guitar. And Isaac had asked me to come and jam out a couple times, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm busy. I'm this, that, and the third, or whatever." And I could sing in English or Spanish, primarily in English, but yeah, the Spanish thing's working out too. So we're happy for it.
Well, it's definitely working out for you guys. You guys got some great music. We're gonna
Thank
show it
you.
off to the world here in a bit. Like we were talking about earlier, I was listening to y'all's music over the weekend. And like I said, the one that really stood out with me is Prende el Bote. And that's because I was in the middle of Prendiendo el Bote, on
Yeah,
top of knocking out some botes. So it was a perfect
Wait a minute,
combination, man.
which one?
It's a combination.
Awesome.
Well,
But
I think you know what we should do. Let's play their newest song, and then maybe they could do a little acapella.
yeah,
Um, is that okay? So first,
sure,
let's introduce your new song. Tell them first the name of the song, where they can get it, and then let's showcase the song.
sure. The new song is called "Aquí Abajo" by Grupo Zendero. You can find it on all sound platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What else?
Spotify,
Spotify, Apple
Amazon,
Music, Amazon,
everywhere. Pretty much.
everywhere.
All right, aquí abajo here on Sirius Tejano.
Todos hablan, nadie sabe la verdad. La gente opina desde su posición. De afuera es diferente, verán qué feo se siente el andar sufriendo por un mal de amor. Aquí abajo donde estamos los decepcionados, llorar, fumar, tomar, rodar, casi necesario. Y estoy yo, ¿cómo no? Se me fue mi amor. Aquí abajo donde se le sufre no hay opciones. Los días se te gastan dedicándole canciones con alcohol, pero mucho alcohol. Y abajo sí se sufre un montón. Aquí con ustedes para siempre, we are Grupo Zendero.
Yeah,
That is such an awesome song. I just
thank
love the
you.
beat. I love the cumbia. Like if y'all are hearing it for the first time, please go request it, download it. Go request it, download it. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Is that me? Is that me? Okay, there we go. If you guys have not heard it, please go request, download, stream, all of the above. But it's such a good cumbia, and I love the spin that y'all put on it. Like you're right, like it just made it your own.
Yeah,
Um, I can almost not hear the mariachi version of it. I like that cumbia version.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's one thing to be able to sing it right, and it's another thing to be able to change the music up on it. And thankfully, God gave us the gift of music, and these guys have been able to change it up. Like they heard me singing it, and they said, "Hey, you know what? We could change it like this or make it sound like that, and we can make it a cumbia." And it was a lot of the musical theory part, I guess, for them that I'm lacking. I can just barely play the guitar and sing okay. So that's kind of I depend on them for a lot of that stuff.
Gotta start practice walking and chewing gum at the same time.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Pretty challenging. I can barely read.
Hi, George. George, what
But
do you
it sounds great. It sounds great. Like I said, you guys put your spin on it. What what's been the feedback from the fans, man? What have been telling? Obviously, they recognize the cover, but they're getting to hear y'all's originals. What's their feedback?
Um, we've had good feedback. Of course, just like anything else, like there's always going to be some type of constructive criticism that comes with it, and we welcome it, and we've kind of applied it in different parts of what we do, and we made it better, right? Tiny little bits better, like that maybe some people wouldn't be able to tell, but any musicians that are out there, they can hear and be like, "Oh yeah, look, they got it there. They're doing pretty good with it." So the live
Right.
stuff, yeah.
No, absolutely, man. Especially with this day and age with social media, like we talked here before, social media, you get instant feedback. You know,
Yeah.
no,
What have you been?
People love it, man. They tell me, "Hey, bro, it's a better song." Or they'll text me and um, they'll give me a thumbs up. They're like, "Hey, man, I like the version of the song," which is good. Like any compliment, and I'll tell Gus, any song we do, man. If one person likes the song, like I don't know that fulfills me, man. As long as one person likes it, I'm cool with it.
but we
We
need
actually
that
got a
one
gig.
person to tell the next person to tell the next person.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
yeah,
As soon as the song had come out, we had gotten a call to do a gig in San Benito recently. So yeah, like people hear it for the first time. They're like, "Hey, you know what? We could have those guys come and do a gig out here." So yeah, it's been good.
That's the power of music. Real quick, we want to give saludos to everybody that is hanging out with us on Facebook. I know we have Mr. Gil Jimenez. Saludos, mi amigo. Hello. We have Jonathan. We have Jessica. We have Jessica from Florida and Jessica from Beeville. Saludos, saludos, Leslie. If I didn't say your name, please just comment, and let us know that you're tuned in. And if you guys want to hear them sing, you just need to comment, and we'll get them a little acapella.
Isaac's gonna sing for us.
And then what they bro?
for real,
Don't ask
dude.
George; he'll say yes. He's a
I'll
karaoke
do it
guy.
in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah,
Sound like you have a good voice, man.
yeah,
Got
Huh?
that Tennessee whiskey voice right there,
yeah.
George.
No edit for you, man. I'm having trouble with my sound.
No, we used to do
Anyway,
karaoke, and George liked to sing.
yeah,
Awesome.
just a bit, just a bit. So obviously, I found y'all's music on Apple Music. What are the other platforms you guys are on? Thank you, Joe.
Mostly Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Amazon Music, Apple Music. But most of our streams come from Spotify and YouTube because we got pretty much a video for every song except for I want to say two songs. But they're coming out soon, so we've already done the videos. Yeah, and actually, yeah, we need two more
So
two
you
more
have,
videos.
you have music videos as well. Let's tell everybody where they can watch your videos.
YouTube, pretty much YouTube.com. Just type in Grupo Zendero.
Zndero.
And I think, yep, Joe has it streaming on the bottom. Everybody can go find you. Can go find y'all on all the social medias: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Go follow them so you can know everything is going to be released. Um, Saludos going to Eric Jimenez. See, they want you to sing, George. They want you to sing.
Sing it, George. Show him
Good
how
luck
to
for
do
me
it.
on the weekend.
He's gonna turn the more red. He's gonna be
Or
all.
more red. I look like a freaking Kool-Aid man in a minute.
It's the contrast. It's the contrast of the settings. Right,
Yeah, it
George?
might be
Yeah,
that or
that's
my
what it
either
is.
that
The
or my blood pressure.
contrast.
feeling my damn blood pressure right now.
I like to put him on the spot porque, gotta make him feel welcome.
I'm gonna
But
quit talking. If y'all want to read my questions, read them down in the comments.
it's because they want you to sing Darth Vader. um okay, so we heard that you got a gig once your song was released.
Mhm.
For those of us that may not be in the RGB, tell us what we can expect if we were to see y'all live. Like, set the tone for your live, live set, your live performance. That's the word.
Uh, full of energy. But we're gonna take you back to the '90s. We're gonna take you back to the 2000s, early 2000s. We're gonna pop up some new stuff from like this year. We're gonna give you country. We're gonna give you conjunto, tejano, and norteño. We're gonna take you back to Romanela también. We got some cumbias, corridos, guapangos, polkas. I have conjunto style, norteño style, tejano style, and accordion. So we're gonna play everything.
Wow, I like that. There's a little bit of everything, something for everybody, right? A
Yeah.
little something for everything. Because where you're from, like, talk to us a little bit about, like, so I'm from Colorado originally. I live here in Dallas now. My influence has always been I learned conjunto. We like to call that Tex South Tex. What did we call it, George? The last time we were on the interview?
Uh,
Nortex, like norteño tejano mixed. So I know that exists, and I know
Tejano light,
orquesta, conjunto.
Norteño
Um,
like
so you're a
norteño light.
blend
There
of
you go,
all of
norteño
that,
light.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Regional, we can do it all.
we can do it all. He says whatever we want.
was
Well,
because
I mean,
down here you got a mixture of norteño, tejano, conjunto, norteño light, banda. We don't play banda, sorry, but we don't.
But we can.
we well,
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm sure we can.
he's, he
Um,
says like, no, you
but-
can't.
dun. He's
yeah,
all, no, we're not doing that, sir. Not
but-
today.
so we pretty much play
Let's
a
go
mixture of everything because we have all those cultures put together and here in South Texas. So that's why we play pretty much everything. We try to play everything, you know.
Do you think it's important for your type of music to have a label in order for it to be played by the Hano radio stations or DJs or
No, I don't think that it necessarily needs a label to be heard. We've been getting a lot of listeners from all over. Um, I think all over the state of Texas for sure.
Texas,
Or-
Minnesota, Florida, New Mexico. Um, I know we had some listeners in Italy, Germany, Spain. So it's been all over pretty much. You know, there's a couple over there. I'm not saying there's hundreds, but I'll see the stats and it'll give me that like where the different countries. It's pretty cool.
do
Well, that's
you
the beauty
attribute
of
sorry.
I was gonna say that's the beauty of social streaming, man. I mean, obviously, you stream your music, it's gonna hit different
Yeah.
genres. It's gonna hit different cultures on top of that because you
Mhm.
guys are exposing the South Texas culture to not just the United States, obviously the world too.
Mhm.
Even if they listen in for a minute, hey, they listened in, and guess what? It's in their algorithm. So I guess this day and age with technology, that plays to every artist's advantage. You know, at the same time, what would your guys' opinion be on straight streaming or playing venues? What's your guys' opinion on that?
I think there's a very delicate mix of both. Um, because both pick up new sets of ears to listen to your music in very different ways, but it's a good way to pick up new listeners and people checking you out and wanting to book you for other gigs or play you at the barbecues at their house, right? Like you said, like I was turning on the pit and then I put on Prende el Bote and I heard it and I liked it, and so having a good mix of both.
Mhm.
So it is important that our listeners, when they're listening to you on the music media platforms, to heart your music.
Mhm.
and add them to playlists. So it's really important not only to be doing that when a DJ is playing, music, go request it, go download, but when you're listening to music and you happen upon, their music, whether you type it in or it comes through the playlist, heart it because it helps them grow within the music media platforms. And it's all about analytics now, right? So to George's question, wait, he's on this side. To George's question, it all has to do with the analytics. Like, yes, it's important to stream, it's important to have the music, but if you're not out there live performing, you might be missing out on people that aren't so in tune with streaming music, right? Because there's
Yeah.
a whole generation of people that don't
Mhm.
really stream music as often as like we do. I'm on music, like there's music always playing or when I'm around, but like there might be people that aren't, but they might see you at a venue and then you bring the energy and you bring a whole impact, a show that's just very impactful where you're playing cumbias and you're playing norteño, not norteño, but like a norteño light, right? And then you play some conjunto and then some tejano. And so it's just really important that people kind of do both stream, but also go to the venues and watch y'all perform and request that you perform in their areas.
Yeah, it is very
Absolutely.
important.
Yeah,
I
we
think,
heard
And
that the
definitely,
other day.
definitely keep the people coming. Especially if you guys put up the type of live shows you guys are talking about putting on. Man, I could just imagine you get asses off the chairs a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, we try.
yep, I
absolutely.
agree.
I guess that's one thing we talk about a lot here. With social media now, the way the hustles. Okay, let me retract that. The hustle hasn't changed, but it changed in the way you get it done, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're still putting work, even if it's just social media and streaming. You're still putting work behind it.
Hmm.
It's just it goes in a different direction when you're doing it, right?
Right.
Very true.
Because obviously the gigs are going to be there. They're going to be there. You're going to have the venues. You're going to have your fan base already set up where you're from and where you go. But I guess that streaming really just gives it that extra kicker, right? I mean, me
Yeah.
personally, I love it.
Mhm.
I love to hear when bands are saying, "Hey, we're going to be here. We're going to be here. We're going to be here. We're going to be," because they're exposing themselves in person to each and every venue they go to. They get to meet people, shake hands, kiss babies. They'll do the whole 10 yards.
Mhm.
It gives everybody an up close look on it.
Yeah, we would gladly take an opportunity to go have a gig in Houston or Dallas if ever anything ever came up. We would definitely take y'all up on that if there was ever any Sendero
Well,
need for Sendero up there in Dallas or Houston.
we'll definitely start spreading your
Very well.
name. There's a promoter here in Dallas that's trying to bring a lot of different bands and promote new artists. They kind of have the same vision as us, and that's NTX. So I'll definitely be
Yep.
sharing your information with them. And I know George has a few venues close to him that he can share. But it's all about just us talking about the music, and that's why we come live every week, whether it be on Sirius Tejano or our podcast, Let's Talk Tejano. Like we talk about the music to keep it in front of everybody and to educate. Like, you guys are an independent artist that write your own music, that have your own style, and you're putting new music out there, and that in itself is, it's amazing because it's a lot of work. It's really hard work. So
Mhm.
so kudos to you all and everything that you're doing for the music industry. The music so far, what we've heard, we got good vibe on here. I'm reading the comments and watching people come in. I have a question. Do we want to play Prende el Bote or do y'all want to sing first?
It's up to you.
You can play Prende el Bote and then we'll sing afterwards.
Okay. All right.
Just
Let's
warm
do
up the,
it.
just warm up the vocals.
Yeah. What kind of whiskey we drinking for
That means
that? No, just
that
kidding.
means he's gonna get enough beer.
Mm.
Just
That means he's gonna
kidding.
get
Just
enough beer.
can't do whiskey anymore. That was the young version. I'm not a whiskey girl. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and play Prende el Bote for y'all. It's available on all the music media platforms. Please go request, download, stream, all of the above. Go heart it, like it, use it for your videos. But it's called Prende el Bote, especially when you're out there prendiendo el bote. So like George.
¿Qué onda, homeboy? ¿Carnesazo que
What do you
Simón,
think?
carnal, prende el bote. la mañana. Me gustaría quedarme en casa, pero tengo que ganarme esa lana. Es el viernes, el cuerpo lo sabe, esperando las 5 de la tarde, escuchando Ramón en el coche. Ya me dieron ganas de prender el bote. Échale sazón a la carnita, 15 libras de fajita. Sube el volumen la cumbita, échate una vueltecita. Tómate una cervecita y que no haya crudita. Con una noche se te quita, hay que vivir la vida. Y ahora sigues tú, compadre. Échale, bro. One more time.
Ya está llegando toda la raza y la vecina se trajo la salsa. Pongan las chelas en la hielera, esas de azul que van en la basura. Y es el viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe y la carnita ya mero sale. Parrandeando toda la noche, huele con madre el mezquite en el bote.
Saca, 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 saca el tequila.
Bailando, bailando, bailando con la prima. Mueve, 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 mueve la bracita.
Pa' que no se quema toda la carnita.
Zapa, 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 zapateando. Ya llegó mi tía con el tío Lalo. Huele, 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 huele la cebolla para que se venga toda la colonia.
Love the vibe of this song. It's such just a mellow spring summer vibe to it. But definitely whenever you're out there with your friends and family, something that everybody can get down on. It's a great song. I really like it. Prende el bote on all the music media platforms.
Definitely a good song, man. And like I said, coincidentally enough, y'all released it on 4th of July this year, right? So obviously right in the middle of the grilling season here in Texas.
Sorry, that was my fault.
What?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry,
What
that
you
was
do,
my
mute 'em?
fault.
What you do, mute him?
I can hear,
I muted him.
can you hear me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, don't mind Mary. She just muted our guest. Don't mind Mary.
I was gonna mute you too, but you were quiet.
Thank you, LJ Medina. We appreciate that. We love you.
Yeah.
She said I meant to mute you too.
I'll give a shout out there to Mitch. Is that LJ Medina?
Yeah.
Leslie, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Now we can.
Awesome.
Mr. Gil Jimenez gives you guys suerte, Grupo Zendero, deseándoles lo mejor de lo mejor en su carrera, que algún día Dios nos veremos por ahí. Mr. Gil Jimenez.
Y'all know who Gil Jimenez is, right? Hijo de legendary Flaco Jimenez.
Flaco Jimenez.
Oh wow,
That's his
Saludos.
son. That's Gil
Awesome.
Jimenez.
Thank you.
Yes. We got to meet him a few weeks ago. We interviewed him and got to meet him and all the work what he's doing in the industry as well. So he's giving you
Yeah,
his
y'all go give him a follow too. He's got some great music as well.
yes.
Very good music.
I'm gonna give
Thank
some
you,
quick
Gil. We
shout
appreciate it.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give some quick shout outs. Heather, we got Rudy from A Fuego Lento Seasoning. We got Jonathan and Hondo. We got Jessica in Beeville. We got Leslie out there in Cyprus. Jessica Martinez and Jessica Rodriguez in Florida, Iguazu, and Jessica Martinez in Beeville. So, Sabrina Hernandez, saludos. Thank you guys for joining us. Gil Jimenez out there in San Antonio. And everybody else that's watching, Eric J. Who else is out there? Thank you guys so
You got
much.
me.
I'm trying to read all the comments.
You got me broadcasting from the Death Star.
Sound like Darth Vader. It's halftime, just so y'all know, and the Cowboys are winning. George is so excited about that update.
To each their own.
Me too.
All right. We're gonna hear some really great music. Yes. We're gonna hear some really, really great music right now. Whatever y'all want to play or sing for us, we're down to hear.
wanna try to sing Sueña by Intocable.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Y'all hear us?
Yep.
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Hmm.
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
All right. Yes, ma'am. Sueña, cierra tus ojos, toma mis manos y abrázame con fuerza. No me dejes solo. Escucha el silencio, mirando mis ojos. Quiero que sepas esta noche cuánto te amo y lo feliz que soy. Quisiera esta noche robar de tus labios un soplo de vida para mi corazón, que yo por amarte subiría hasta las nubes y siempre me iría por completo porque te amo. No me importaría morir entre tus brazos porque te amo. Que yo por amarte las ciegas caminaría y fiel te seguiría aunque me sueltes de tu mano. No me importaría morir entre tus brazos porque te amo. Quisiera esta noche robar de tus labios un soplo de vida para mi corazón, que yo por amarte subiría hasta las nubes y me entregaría por completo porque te amo. No me importaría morir entre tus brazos porque te amo. Que yo por amarte las ciegas caminarías y que te seguiría aunque me sueltes de tu mano. No me importaría morir entre tus brazos porque te amo. Sueña.
Wow. Wow. That
That
was
was
awesome, man. That was
amazing.
awesome.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you.
Some of the comments. Let me just read some of these comments
Thank
right
you.
here because they're amazing. Um, our amigo DJ Smoke and Joe said he's got goosebumps and you have an amazing voice. You guys did that so well, both of you guys. Kudos, it was awesome. There is so many like amazing comments coming through, and I know we're going to continue to reach and hear them. So that was amazing. You guys, you definitely put your spin on it. You definitely put your
Thank
own
you.
voice to it. So, thank you. We might have to hear another one.
No, that was good, man. That's a
Okay.
cappella.
Huh?
So
Volver.
that was just a cappella, guys. So imagine them live on
You want to
stage
hear
with
a
the
cappella?
sound system.
Absolutely.
What's that?
What's going on, Nando? ¿Cómo andamos, bro? That's Nando from Templado right here, down here in the comments.
Yeah, we have some DJs in here, DJ Smoke and Joe, and then we have Grupo Lado in the house. Our amigo out there, his name is Nando. They said you have a great voice, so definitely you guys are being showcased. Your music.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna hear another song in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere, y'all. We have one more song to showcase.
Okay.
We're gonna hear another acapella song, though, right?
Yeah. Right
Okay.
now?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want us to do an original or a cover?
Whichever one you want, man.
It's your call. You're the boss tonight.
Only just bring.
All right.
You want to start doing starting? No.
Some Bon Jovi will do
Y
something right.
volver, volver. Este amor apasionado anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura y aunque todo me tortura, sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaría hasta donde estés, yo sé perder, quiero volver, volver, volver. Nos dejamos.
That sounded
Hello.
good, man.
You let
There
me
you go.
fall in. I was gonna fall over.
That
You left
sounded
it. You left
good,
me
man.
on a cliff right there, man.
Oh, man,
On a Monday night.
I thought we were.
Finish it up, finish it up. Yeah, we'll finish for you. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. Y volver, volver, volver a tus brazos otra vez. Llegaría hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder. Quiero volver, volver, volver.
Well, god dang it. Let me go get the tequila because it's time. That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
That sounds
That was
great, man.
awesome.
Thank you.
You got kudos on the accordion, on the voice. Your voice is powerful. I can only imagine when we're not on a phone microphone to put those two together. We definitely need to see you live, and I would love to see y'all come to Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and showcase what your music is because just that little bit of acapella, that little bit of just you two together was phenomenal.
Yeah, the whole sound
So,
of the band makes it very infectious. So it's a good sound. Like the rest of the band brings a lot to it.
oh yeah, I can imagine, man. I was about to ask you. I mean, it's probably a common sense question for me. I could answer my own question, on this, but you guys are the artist. So what you just did right now, basically an unplugged a cappella performance, and then you compare it to when you're on stage with the rest of the band. Is there a different range of emotions, or um, I don't know. I guess say range of emotions between what you did now and what you're doing on stage, or
Yeah,
is it the same?
there's a lot of talking without saying any words. Like we just kind of look at each other and we know where we're supposed to be. And I think that sometimes like it makes it very deep. So yeah, definitely. There are a lot of range of emotions there.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure y'all remember. Well, yeah, y'all remember. I mean, y'all 40. I ain't that far off me. You know, I'm pretty sure you remember. Y'all remember the MTV Unplugged sessions, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That okay. So it was different watching those bands playing unplugged and then watching their videos. Freaking rocking out. And but when they did the unplugged sessions, man, one I could hear the vocals a little better, and I got to hear the music a lot more.
Yeah.
Um, but man, it just sound everything's the unplugged stuff y'all do now, or the acapella, man. It is freaking awesome, man. It is awesome. It's my cup of tea. I'll tell you that.
Well, and like Nando from Templado said, it's a different vibe on stage, but you're also grabbing the energy from the crowd. So as they're dancing or cheering you on or with you, when you're singing a song and you can feel their power, I bet you it just gives you a whole different type of vibe, like a whole different energy.
It is, and it's a good energy. We feed off of it pretty good, and
Especially when you see the crowd enjoying it, man. That's I think the best part of the night when you see people dancing to your music or even to the originals and just to the music. You see people dancing or you see people sitting down, but they're not bored. They're just watching you play, and they're like, "Man, these guys are good." Kind of feel that. And then us playing, I like to play with my soul, heart and soul, and it resonates towards the crowd, and you see it take into effect.
We definitely got a feel for that when you were playing right now, and everyone that's watching said the same thing. Like they could feel your vibe off of that accordion. So, um, I can't wait to see y'all live. I know we have one more song to showcase, but let's talk a little bit about the Tejano genre and like are y'all like where do you see the Tejano genre going?
it's definitely taking a very different direction, like a wider like direction. There's a lot of country artists and stuff that are coming into play, kind of doing a mix of the two things, or trying to mix in different varieties of music into Tejano and stuff like that. So it's definitely going into a variety based, I guess, like direction.
And where do you want to take it?
We want to take it where no one else goes. So wherever that is, like whatever space no one's in that they can't do either, or they won't be there, or they don't like being there, and for the difficult, easy, the good sound, like we want to make it definitely unique to Sendero, and that's why I think we focus a lot on the originals more than like the cover stuff. But we're definitely trying to do both in an equal balance. very steady ballads.
And if you're new, if you haven't been watching, you're just joining us, they are a band that tends to play a lot of their original music. They have their own music, their own style. And from the RGV, they've pulled in a lot of different influences that they spoke about, and they're putting that all together for you all. And we're hearing that in their voice. Um, again, Nando says that you play your accordion with a lot of feeling, which is a hard thing to master.
Mm.
So that comes
Oh, thank you,
from,
Nando. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate that. But
yeah, it just comes out. And what we learned about you both is you're both a little bit, you have musical influences from your families and from other artists, and that resonates, like your passion for the music. And I think it's just great. I'm so glad that we got to know you tonight and hear your music live and share the music that you already have out there on all the music media platforms. Please go follow Grupo Zendero and just request their music. It's amazing. We're gonna hear one more song in just a couple of minutes here. If
Definitely
you
request their
haven't,
music, but at the same time, follow them to the venues. Follow
Mhm.
them to the venues. Hey, if it costs you $40, we've all spent $40 stupid stuff before. Just follow them to the venues, guys. I mean, I know Mary and I, our little group here, we try to get out as often as I know Mary gets out more than I do, you know. But
Oh, calm down, calm down.
I'm just saying, you go to more concerts than I do, okay? You know,
I'm just sharing my
you
business
go to
out
more
there.
concerts than I do, all right? That's what I meant, okay? But you know, really, I mean, the streaming, the likes, it's gonna go a long way, but they need to see y'all support out there in the venues, because
Absolutely.
that's what's gonna keep it going as well. The support at the venues, not just, you're not gonna be either just see one band, you're gonna see multiple bands. So these bands need y'all support out there in the venues as well. So y'all try to get out there when y'all can.
Absolutely. So we talked a little bit about, your influences and who you've gotten to be on stage with. Is there any collaborations that are in your future?
we're always looking for uh
A good collab.
strategic collaborations. Yeah, definitely. Um, we can't say too much on some of the collabs we're working on right now, but uh, we
Oh,
hope
come
to
on.
be working.
You can tell us. Just
we
kidding.
we have nobody that
Yeah, we have nobody. We have nobody that we're working with.
Yeah, there's a couple bands out there. I mean, we have a lot of friends that are musicians. I Gus and I, we got some of my friends are from Solido, Solido, Intenso. I already heard those bands. Some of my favorite bands, Rustic Rose. They're a country band. They also do a little bit of Tejano. The Blaze Brothers. Um, yeah. Also, Lucky Joe. I mean, the friends of ours that we we might collab with. We don't know yet, so that's why we don't want to say anything. But um, we're hoping to, and then they've reached out to us. We've reached out to them, and I think it'd be great to do it with them. Though we just did the Prende el Bote was with the Homeboys. He's actually from the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Mhm.
Elias for the Homeboys, and yeah, it was cool doing it with him. And then Bobby Polido was awesome. So yeah, we're looking forward to doing more collabs. I know
Yeah.
Gus has a lot of friends also in the music industry, so hopefully it works out.
Absolutely. Well, Templado wants to work with y'all, so you guys need to connect. Go follow. He's gonna be in the comments, so after the live, y'all can follow each other. But
Yeah.
Templado?
Templado, yeah, Templado,
We, we did see. Well, I did see. I want
right
some.
there. He's in the comments.
We did see that Nando. Yeah, brother.
Oh, I didn't even know there was like I couldn't see the
Yeah,
comments. Okay.
yeah, definitely.
We're
We
high
had
tech here, amigo. We're high tech.
speaking of the Dallas area, we had I'm from San Benito, so we had seen I had seen a video of Louis the singer.
Yes.
He was singing in front of the tower there in San Benito, and he's like, yeah, there's nobody that sings country or what's that? Yeah, the Freddie from the Tower. No one sings country or no one sings Tejano here in San Benito. I was thinking to myself like, man,
What are you talking
the
about?
hell, what the hell is going on here?
Wait a
I
minute.
went. we wanted to ring him up and ask him if he wanted to do something also.
So this is a formal pick a fight with Louis the Singer.
You're like,
No,
hey,
we would
prove you're
no
wrong.
we saw him do the Freddie Fender song, and I saw him with he had the nice shirt on that had Freddie Fender's mirror on the back, so it was very cool. Yeah, definitely. If he wants to get together, do something country, like we can definitely oblige and do something good there. So funny
I think
story.
that's awesome. I'm glad that you're open to collaborations and helping. You know, I don't want to say helping, but collaborations. What about like helping like newer bands? Like, are you open to helping like newer up and coming, like
A-
anybody that
a-
wants to reach out to you for advice
I'm
or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's super important. Hold on. Pero Ben Solido Dad's house studio. Oh, it's awesome. Nando from Templado.
Okay,
He just wrote
cool.
that there in the
Yeah,
bottom. Yeah,
Ben's a good friend of ours.
yeah. Um, no, I think a perfect example of why we would definitely do it and why we would most definitely want to help any up and coming band, because when we reached out to Bobby, and this is a shout out to Jimmy Montes, who's his Bobby's manager. He played drum for Bobby for a long time in the band also, but um, reaching out to Jimmy and to Bobby, they didn't have they didn't have to help us out in any way, shape, or form, and just the good nature of Jimmy and Bobby's good nature and their foresight, right, to say, you know what, they heard the song that Isaac had wrote, and we worked on it a little bit together, and it came out great. Bobby didn't have to do any of that, and neither did Jimmy, right? They didn't have to help us out, so we most definitely would love to do the same thing for anybody else that want to work with us, that's up and coming. They want to be putting something out. Give us a holler. Reach out to us. We'll work with anybody. But we
And
learned that from uh, Jimmy Montes and Bobby Pulido for sure. Big shout out to those guys. We love them a lot.
that's awesome that there are bands and artists that are willing to help, and I think that's what we need in the future of
Mm-hmm.
Tejano music. Is we got to stop the whole one upping each
Gatekeeping,
other and
gatekeeping,
holding
and one
each
upping.
other
Yeah,
back and
yeah,
gatekeeping. Just kind of we have to be a little bit more open and helping. And we're starting from working in this podcast for the last year. We've started to see that there are bands that are willing to help each other out, and I
yeah.
think that's really important. So grateful for
One of
you.
the one of the first times that we had met Bobby and Roberto, or we had met Bobby. Jimmy had taken us over to meet Bobby, and Roberto had walks into the room, and we're kind of both sitting there looking at each other like, "Holy shit!" Roberto just
Like, wait
kind
a
of
minute.
he just kind of he just walked in, so we stood up real quick, and I yelled at him. I didn't mean to yell. Yeah, no, he goes, "Hey, tú cómo te llamas?" And I go, "That's got to." I yelled real loud, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on with this guy?" And um, I mean, listen, I'm just starting, right? Isaac, of course, and the band guy. A lot of guys in the band have a lot more experience than I do, but to listen to somebody that's been doing what we're trying to do and just getting along, right? They've been doing it for 60 years. It was really important, and it's something that made a huge impact on me when Roberto said, it's really important for you to remember that it's it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And that was on the very first time that we met Bobby and Roberto, and sat down with Jimmy and stuff. And I thought that was super impactful, and that made a big change in my life, I guess, personally, and in the music. And so, like, of course, anything that we can do to help anybody, we would definitely be down. And we got that from those guys. So we love them a lot. Big shout out to Jimmy, Roberto, and to Bobby.
It's a great mentality.
No, that's a circle, but it's
Then it hurt.
You have to do it right. You have to do it this way.
Oh, it's a perfect heart. Yeah, something like that.
Let's say, what you throwing at us or what, man?
you're throwing up the what sign.
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta, yeah.
This side
Yeah.
that's a 40 ounce right there, dude.
right there. All right. So the song that you're talking about, let's introduce it and let's go ahead and play it. So let's talk about like you got to collaborate. So let's talk about it and then we'll go ahead and play it for everybody.
Well, that one, I had written a song. It was more kind of for the Halloween time because it was kind of a song I wrote. Uh, I wanted to call it the Black Widow or the Vida Negra. It was a spooky song. It had spooky songs, a bunch of minors in the accordion. So finally finished it. We recorded it, and then Gus over here sent it to Bobby Pulido's manager, Jimmy. They heard it. They loved it. Jimmy sent it to Bobby, and they're liking it. We set up a meeting with him. Bobby's like, "Yeah, man, we're talking about it," and I'm there. I'm asking, and Bobby was like, "I mean, are you gonna do it with us?" He's like, "Yeah, that's why you're here, dummy." I'm like,
He asked like 3 or 4 times if we were gonna do it because we were both. We didn't know, I guess, where we were, but
"Yeah, like we didn't know." So he's like, "Are you gonna?" I'm like, "Sure, but are you gonna do it, sir?" He's like, "Yeah. Why do you think you're here?" Like,
see, that's why I brought you here.
I feel stupid. But anyways, we ended up doing it. Bobby was awesome to work with. He recorded the voice part. We worked on it with his songwriter Javier Aguirre. He helped us out with the lyrics, and he's like, "Hey, let's do it more international." So we tweaked it up a little bit, my words, and the music was all there. We just cut it a little bit short, but in the long run, the song came out great. It was on the charts for like 22 weeks or something like that. On the Tejano Gold Countdown, and did really well. And everybody was really fun to work with.
And what it was Isaac's framework, right? Like writing the song and everything, and it was just wrapped in Bobby and Jimmy and Javier's experience. I mean, it was great. It was a pleasure to work with all those guys. And just watching and listening during the times that we were recording, we got to learn a lot of like seeing experience work, right? So we got to see them working and talking and making good points and questioning things. And I mean, we all kind of everybody grew from that experience 100%.
I was just gonna ask, like, what impact did it make to your like not even career, but to your personal growth? Like, I can only imagine it was very impactful.
I think that Bobby was doing something. He was recording something kind of. I didn't understand what he was doing. I thought it sounded very weird, and I was watching and watching, and he's making these weird sounds in the booth, and I'm thinking, that's Bobby Pulido. Like that's so those sounds like sounds like I would make. So I'm not really sure what he's doing. And when he got out, I talked to him and I asked him, and we sat down with Joe Leal, who's the engineer right there at the studio, and the foresight that Bobby had to hear different parts of the song needing small fillers that needed to be filled to make it sound full. He was doing all those fillers without that was beyond my, I guess, capability. So I was learning a lot and humbled very quickly by like his response. But we definitely encouraged it. It was awesome. It was a great learning experience.
I was just looking at it as like, man, this guy's with so much experience. He throwing in this stuff at the end of the song, which wasn't even there. Boom, he's in how do you say it? He's enhancing the song, but at the same time he's throwing his years of experience. And you hear it at the end, it's una mujer hermosa, pero, and he's singing real high, and it sounds great. And Gus was accompanying him at the same time, and it sounded awesome. So it was a really good song. And
it was awesome. It was a very fun song to do, and we're glad we did it, and we learned a lot.
All right, go ahead and say the name of the song where they can find it, and we'll go ahead and play it.
The name of the song is Dulce Veneno by Grupo Zendero. And you can find us on Spotify, Apple Play, Amazon, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all the .coms. And yeah.
All right, let's go.
Ella es una flor hermosa, muy seductiva, ahí en la cama. Su risa te vuelve loco, sus labios rojos quieres se adueña de tu mente. Es un dulce veneno. Te lleva en sus alas al cielo y luego te hace menos. La neta que te desmadra. Es un dulce veneno. Grupo Zendero y Bobby Pulido. Bonita como una rosa, espina y es peligrosa, venenosa. Engaña, seduce, te llena de placeres, se adueña de tu mente. Es un dulce veneno. Te lleva en sus alas al cielo y luego te hace menos. La neta que te desmadra. Bonita como una rosa, espina y es peligrosa, venenosa.
Wow, that's such a great song. And I love the vibe. And I could hear when he said the season for the song, I could hear it like why we want to release it during that time. I like it. It's a really good song. People are dancing over here, so I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good song there, man. Nice little cumbia right there. Damn it. Is that me? Is that me?
What?
Static?
I don't hear
No.
anything.
Yeah, we don't hear anything.
It's the sound of the Raiders scoring a touchdown.
Oh, calm down. Calm down.
Damn it.
Don't scare me like that.
We're still winning. We're still winning.
Hijo de su. All right, I'm looking through the comments. Give me a second here. So, we know potentially some collabs. Are y'all playing anywhere near? Are you like anywhere in the RGB? Like anywhere we can find you and when?
Yeah, we should be playing December 6th there in San Benito at a Christmas event that's coming up here soon, in about a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, and maybe Zapata. We're waiting on that one.
Waiting on that one and a couple other events.
Robert Solis, if you're listening.
Hello, knock knock. Mhm.
Knock knock.
South Texas Treats and Eats. He's
Yeah, that's South Texas Treats and Eats. That's his YouTube page.
So if you know of any venues in your area and you want them to perform, please request it, reach out to them. Do you guys just want them to reach out to you like Facebook Messenger, or what's the best way to contact you?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger is the best way. Even YouTube, even TikTok, it doesn't matter. We're all into those: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger. But that's pretty much the best way to do it. And if not, you can contact me to my cell 956-458-0689.
You're too fast. 956.
458-0689.
I'm gonna put it on the chat. Is that okay?
You get mine just yours? Yeah, we get mine down. You can get mine down if you want. Maybe.
Okay.
It's 956-254-3123.
254.
Yeah, 956-254-3123.
Can't confuse me. All right. And I can put it in the chat, right? Y'all let me put that in the chat.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. I will put that in the chat. Don't prank call them. We heard some horror stories about that, so let me know.
We got a bunch of spam calls anyways. It doesn't matter.
All right. It's
Well,
officially.
don't get mad when I call you at 3 o'clock in the morning playing your jams.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I won't get mad, George.
Join karaoke with us.
Yeah.
I'll be awake. I'm a night owl, man.
I'm all wait. No, just kidding. Okay.
Say it. Say it.
I'm
Say it,
older than
Mary.
you. I can't say it. I'm older than you, so we can't say it. So you're gonna be playing live soon, some potential collabs, and then we have new music coming out soon, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we
Original.
have 4 new originals coming up. Um, Also maybe 2 covers, 4 new originals, 2 covers, and what else? We got a couple gigs coming up. We had 3 gigs this past week. We've been doing good. And yeah, we've been busy, so we're gonna keep on being busy. We want to put an LP by next year, hopefully February or March. Our first LP is gonna be called Todo Original, which means all original. So it's gonna be all original songs on the album.
That's amazing. So you guys are making work, and I love that. And we want to support you in any way we can. If there's anything that we can help you with, showcase your music always. We have the station running 24 hours a day, so your music is
Wow.
definitely going to be added and played on Sirius Tejano, as well
Thank
as
you.
we have DJ Elite, who is in the mix on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 12 here on Sirius Tejano. And so he'll be spinning your music. And then I go live with them on Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to 11. So definitely you'll be hearing when we're live, we'll be playing your music, but it'll also be added to the rotation. So you guys will be showcased on there as well. But it's up to the fans to request, download, stream, and keep pushing the music to help them grow in all the categories and on all the charts, not just on Sirius, not just on Triple M Radio, but on all the other stations. Keep requesting and liking. Their music is phenomenal. You guys got to hear 3 or 4 songs tonight. So please keep requesting, downloading, streaming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it. Thank you for having us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for playing our music. It really
We greatly appreciate it.
we appreciate it.
Super appreciate it.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you guys on again. Like I said, when you have, if you want to showcase new music or just talk about something that you're working on, we definitely want to invite you back on Serious Tejano or Let's Talk Tejano whenever y'all want to. Just reach out to us. Any shout outs or anything y'all want to give while we're live right now? And it will be replayed on Facebook. So anybody can go back and watch it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Rosie Allison, for our promoter for rap. She's done
Rosie
really
Rap.
well.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's awesome. Very, very great. Easy to work with. Great personality. She's awesome. Also Heather, her assistant. She's really great as well. We just met recently. Really cool. Really great people. Also my family. My whoever's listening, they're not. Who cares? I'm just joking. Um,
They're all listening. Let's just
they
pretend they're
better
all
they,
listening.
they better be. That's
You better
Christmas.
be replaying it.
And
You better be replaying it.
we'd like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and here's just
Yeah, I think we 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 wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God's gifts that He's given to us. So we're greatly appreciated for that, and we couldn't do it without Him. So uh, definitely also shout out to my mom and dad, Gus and Karina Cantu, and my wife, my kiddos, also that are very supportive. Uh, that I'm away from right now that they're trying to get me back to. I greatly appreciate all the support from them.
The
So
families go through it just as much as y'all do because they're the ones
I'm your
sacrificing
family.
time.
I'm your
What?
family. I'm your family. I'm your family.
He's
He's
like,
washing
I'm
a
your
lot of blood
new.
and blood out.
He's the Sancho.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's a Sancha. He's a Sancha.
The work wife.
Hey,
Well, George, do you have any remarks, any questions before
No, I
we?
mean it's been great, man. Great interview. You guys are fun. You guys are very interactive. Y'all dropped some information on us, and obviously we've been looking forward to meeting you guys too. Just hearing y'all's music. Um, Hopefully one day we'll hook up and we'll be able to get to see y'all in person perform.
Yeah,
Mary and I always try to make a plan to try to find a way to make festivals, events around Texas. So hopefully we'll run into y'all one day out there.
awesome.
if you guys are ever down here, man, likewise, hit us up and send me your address as well so I can send you guys merchandise free of charge. And if you're ever down here, hit us up. We might be doing a fanfare I know that's going on right now. We did it 2 years ago, so we might. I want to do it this coming year
Cool.
in San Antonio.
And if
Well, we're
not, we're not
definitely
doing
going to be
anything, and
there
you
this
guys are
year.
down. Let us know. We'll have a practice, and we'll show you a good time for some South Texas barbecue and stuff like that.
Nice. Well, we'll
Ooh.
definitely be in fanfare this year. We're there this past year, and we're going to be there again this year. So hopefully, we'll run into you guys out there too.
Whoa, nice.
Awesome.
That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, definitely, man. Do appreciate it. Again, everyone, y'all go follow Grupo Zendero on social media, Facebook and TikTok, and also go follow them on the music platforms. Y'all heard it. Spotify, Apple Music. Which one was the other one?
Amazon, all of
Amazon.
them, all of it.
So,
Amazon,
TikTok,
Apple,
YouTube.
Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. They're on
so
TikTok. They're on Facebook. Like y'all go follow
their
all of them.
their
Yeah.
music is out there. So you can't say you can't find them. Their music is out there. No
Yeah.
excuse.
We want to give a quick shout out to A Fuego Lento Seasoning, the official sponsor of Let's Talk Tejano. We're a podcast that we talk about the music, and that's why we partnered with Sirius Tejano so that we can continue bringing Tejano music in the front, in the face of our fans, and letting them know how important they are to the music, but also showcasing the talent and the hard work that you all put into the music, and we appreciate it. And we definitely will keep showcasing your music, like we stated. But we want to shout out A Fuego Lento Seasoning. We actually have a discount code with them if you shop at afuegolento.shop, and you shop their seasonings, knives, apparel. They have it all. You'll get 20% off your total if you use Tejano20 as your discount code. So A Fuego Lento Seasoning firmly believes in what we do here with Serious Tejano and on Let's Talk Tejano, and we're very thankful for what Rudy does for our community as well. So thank you so much. We definitely appreciate it. We do definitely want to have a part two. We always promise a part two, and we want to showcase you, and hopefully we'll get to see you all live, like you all said, maybe in March. We'll all meet out in San Antonio, and we'll get to hang out and see you live.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, y'all. Well, have a good night. We're gonna let you disconnect, and then we're gonna say good night. But just know that you can be replayed, so you can keep sharing the live, and they can hear you sing because you all do amazing. The accordion was amazing. The voice was amazing. So thank you all so much.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
Thank
that's
you guys.
nice. I
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
you guys.
God bless.
God bless
Have a
y'all.
good
Y'all
night.
have a good night.
You
Thank
too. Thank you.
you.
Enjoy the rest of the game. Boo.
Wow.
Safety.
You know what? You
Safety.
all stay and George can go. Okay, you all stay and George can go.
Go Cowboys.
I heard
Go
there's some good
Cowboys.
commercials on right now. Don't
Cowboys.
catch me before you
For
miss them.
life.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good
All right,
night.
guys. Yeah, have a good night.
Night.
All right. That was so awesome, man. Their music was so good. I loved it.
Yeah, they were very talented. They are very talented. What am I talking about? But definitely, can't wait to see them on stage one day. Can't wait to see that live show.
I know.
So, but it was great having them on. They're a fun group. Can't wait to meet the rest of the band.
That'd be great. I can't wait to see him live because just the voice and the accordion was epic.
Hey,
Um
Joe, if you're back there still, I know you are. You need to work the color settings on this damn screen,
well,
dude.
that's you because I'm white and bright. Look at me.
Got me looking like a damn crawfish over here.
That's not Joe. Don't blame the wizard over there.
Hmm.
All right, you all, thank you all so much for watching with us tonight. We appreciate the support. Please follow Serious Tejano. Please go follow Let's Talk Tejano. Tomorrow night on Let's Talk Tejano on TikTok, we're gonna have Jordan Rodriguez from Grupo Asalto. That's gonna be so exciting. And then on Wednesday, La Comadre Kelly D will have Danny Noyola. I want to say his name wrong. Danny Noyola. And then on Thursday, we're going to come back with y'all and we have Salome Lopez. So we are so excited for the rest of this week. We will be here and we hope you all join us.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all joining us tonight. Can't wait to see y'all again here in a couple days. But like Mary said, make sure and catch Miss Kelly D Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Don't miss out on that great interview. Y'all come back to Serious Down and check out Miss Kelly D.
All right, y'all. Well, have a great evening. Be safe. God bless. And we will see you all very soon. Good night, George.
Good night.
Go Cowboys. Bye.